4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. Should be an interesting 2 days. All right, y'all, it is Thursday, August 13th, and we are officially 30 minutes out from embarking on this 48-hour Goggins running challenge. If you are not familiar, this challenge is running 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours, kicking it off today at noon, hoping to finish around like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. So the challenge is designed to be somewhat approachable in that like 4 miles doesn't seem obviously that daunting for someone who has a decent base built up, but it's the 4 miles after 4 miles after 4 miles that really starts to weigh on you. But then even more so, you have to think about the sleep deprivation and how you're going to plan out your meals, how you're going to plan out your sleep. You really don't have a long window between each run, so you really got to enhance that recovery when you can and figure out how you're going to fit that in throughout the 48 hours. I am certainly interested to see how the whole sleep deprivation thing is going to play into the challenge, but I do have some materials on my side to hopefully help enhance the recovery. Did want to give a quick shout out to Hemp Daddies, who's been supporting me on my runs for the last couple months. You may have seen my review. I've been using the Hemp Daddies CBD oil for just like overall recovery and kind of stabilization of mood, stress, inflammation, etc. So definitely have that to hopefully just keep me level throughout the 48 hours. But a couple other things that I'll be reviewing shortly. I have been using their transdermal cream to just help with like localized inflammation or any kind of soreness or anything like that. I imagine that is absolutely going to be a factor over the next 48 hours. And then the last thing is one I've just been trying recently. They also have a vaporized CBD for more fast acting and kind of stronger relief, but not as long lasting. So what I'm hoping to use this for is especially overnight when I finish a run and really just need to, as soon as the run's over, settle down, relax, and hopefully take a rest. I'm planning to hopefully use this just to help me get to sleep as quickly as possible since I have such short windows to fit in that sleep. But for now, we got a little less than 30 minutes to go, so I'm going to start gearing up for the first leg of this race. All right, getting ready for the first run, waiting till exactly noon. I want to make sure that we are doing this thing right. So I got about 4 minutes to kill, but breaking in my new running shoes. So excited to take these bad boys for a test run and just looking forward to getting started. All right, y'all, I'm just wrapping up the first leg of the 48-hour challenge, and I want to hear your guesses in the comments. How much total time running am I going to have over the next 48 hours? So far, so good. The name of the game over the next 48 hours, especially in these early miles, is just easy, comfortable, relaxed. I don't want to go out too fast. I don't want to be exhausted. Don't want to stress myself out too much to start. So take them one at a time, knock them off. 1 4-mile block done, 11 more to go, and we'll see how it goes. What I wish I made. Mistakes were made. Wish I made biscuits. I would house biscuits right now. Biscuits. There's a good biscuit. Getting ready for leg 2, counting down till 4 p.m. A lot of downtime in between legs. I'm sure I will be embracing that when I really need to sleep, but didn't have a lot to do for the last 3.5 hours, so played some Nintendo Switch, downloaded a free trial of Hulu Live, just relaxing. But now we're back at 4 o'clock and getting ready for leg number 2.
What is your goal of this experience?
It's my brain. Figure out what sleep deprivation is like. Just mostly just to like have some kind of challenge during quarantine since all the races are closed. No more races on the calendar, just need stuff to keep me motivated. So something new, something unique, and something that should definitely prove to be a challenge. If you made it this far in the video, make sure you subscribe. Once I hit 500 subscribers, I'm doing a beer mile. Just gotten back from the second leg of the run and am in need of a snack. The goal for food, not really sure how it's gonna go, but it's basically just to eat like some small but substantial snacks throughout. So I got a bunch of Kodiak cake minute muffins to try out. Right now I'm just gonna whip up a quick cheese quesadilla. Feel like that should sit pretty well, but also hold me over hunger-wise until the next run. So fingers crossed it works. Lord knows I have had some gastrointestinal distress on a few runs when I have picked the wrong thing to eat before a run. So I am really hoping that I don't make that mistake this time. I've also got noon blending up right now. I'm feeling pretty thirsty. It is incredibly humid, so I have been sweating a lot more than I thought I would. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised just because of how hot it's been recently. But luckily it's cooled off because it rained, but the rain just means it's hella humid, so dealing with that right now.
What you doing, Rye?
Gonna roll out my legs, watch some TV, drink some coffee.
It is 6 o'clock p.m.
6
night
o'clock.
one.
Yeah, 2 hours till the next leg of the run. Just trying to keep my legs loose and killing time. Lots of downtime to kill. I'm sure I will praise the downtime soon, but for now, just enjoying life. Leg number 3 of the run, and most likely my last one, definitely my last one for today in daylight. Next run will be at midnight, so interested to see how it goes going into the first night. Plan after this run, I think, is just to get home, shower, so I can just lay down, relax, maybe get some sleep in before the midnight run, and just get ready for this first night.
How'd it go?
Leg 3 done. Taking it 4 miles at a time. Time to retire outfit number 1. Everything is
Ooh, you
very
stanky.
damp and pretty stinky, so throwing all this in the wash, pick out what I want to run in next. I am going to take a quick shower and lay down, see if maybe I nap a little bit, but sun has set, so we're into night 1 and trying to figure out this whole sleeping in 2-hour interval thing. Should be great. Living the dream. Got about an hour and a half until the next run. Thought I might sneak a nap in, but not quite there. We'll be interested to see. I think after the next run, I'm just gonna have to get back, shower, pop down on the couch, get a quick 2-hour nappy poo.
You'll shower after the next run, even though you just showered?
I think so, because I need to, I'm gonna want to lay down, and I'm longer than towel. So I think I just have to bite the bullet and rinse off for my overnight runs just so that I can sleep.
Gearing up for round number 3.
Round 4.
Oh, sugar, round 4.
Burning the midnight oil. I'm pretty tired, but I'm waking up now that I'm moving, doing a little rolling, wake the muscles back up, and get ready for the midnight run, trying to figure out where I'm gonna go. Come back and hopefully get some sleep. It's just silent out here. Midnight. Running 4 miles like a crazy person. Can't wait till 4 a.m. Alright. Hardest hurdle so far. Waking up for the 4 a.m. run. Figured that was going to be tough. Can't imagine what this is going to feel like tomorrow, but definitely planning on prioritizing some sleep over the next couple segments because I am exhausted right now. 4 a.m. wake up call definitely sucked. 3:30 a.m. got about 2.5 hours of sleep. But luckily, once I actually started running, I settled in a little bit. It's crazy just how easily you can kind of flow into the running state. My body just knew what to do, but don't get me wrong, it is still rough being out here this early on little to no sleep. I have never been more excited to get back in bed. 4 miles done. Need more sleep. Looking forward to the next 24 hours. Morning of day 2, just before 8 a.m., getting ready for the run that's gonna put me over the halfway point. So excited for that. I'm definitely in a much better place mentally than I was a few hours ago. I cannot overstate how brutal that 4 a.m. run was, and it is definitely weighing heavy on my heavy on my mind knowing that I got another one coming up tonight. But feeling better, gonna try to get some more sleep after this one, hopefully, and definitely some more food. Just keep fueling, keep taking it 4 miles at a time, and we'll see how the rest of the second half goes.
Good morning.
Morning. Halfway done. Oh boy.
How you feeling?
The night was a dark time.
The night is a very dark time for me.
It was 4 a.m. was brutal, honestly. It was so hard to get out the door. And it was when my alarm went off, it was out of a dead sleep. Like, I was so disoriented. But once I started running, I felt okay, but the 4 a.m. run still felt so sluggish. But like, honestly, just having the sun up, like the natural wanting to wake up, even though I only slept for another like hour, I feel a lot more refreshed. I'm definitely gonna try to get some more sleep and eat some more. But feeling a lot better than I was a few hours ago, for damn sure. And I think that was my fastest split so far, so here we are, killing the game. Back out, 12 o'clock, a lot hotter today than it was yesterday. Very little cloud coverage, so definitely taking it slow. Got water along for the ride to stay hydrated and just cruising. It's all downhill from here. Just start counting down till the last run tomorrow morning. 28 miles in, 20 miles to go. Legs are still feeling surprisingly good. They're tired for sure, but it reminds me a lot of running Bandera, where it's just, you just have to be used to running on tired legs. They're not necessarily getting worse, it's just getting used to the stiffness and having to shake that out at the start of every run. Hello. 28 miles down, 20 miles to go. I'm definitely looking forward to it cooling off a little bit.
I'm looking forward to taking a shower.
Yeah, I think I won't this time, but probably definitely the next time. I'm gonna ice my neck, try to cool off a little bit, but I'm still managing a good pace. It's gonna be a long 20 miles left, but it seems manageable at this point. We'll see how I'm feeling once the sun goes down again and I'm terribly, terribly exhausted.
Are you gonna eat anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a egg burrito, I think. Egg, cheese, tortilla. Try to get in some solid calories before 4 o'clock and hope that that sits okay. We are coming up on 4 p.m., getting ready for my next run. It is pretty hot out, so I'm not looking forward to that, but just rolling everything out, loosening up again. I think one of the hardest parts about this is the intervals between each run are just long enough that everything stiffens up. And so just want to make sure I'm nice and warmed up before every run. Don't want to risk any kind of injury or anything like that going into these last few 4-mile intervals. Coming down on the tail end of this thing, so looking forward to being done, but definitely not looking forward to the night runs.
What food are you looking for, or foods are you looking forward to housing after this ordeal is over?
I very much want Red Baron pizza, maybe a bacon, egg, and cheese as soon as I finish the run in the morning. Save the pizza for lunch. Planning on drinking copious amounts of beer tomorrow to recover. And hydrating responsibly. All right, y'all, headed into night 2, time for the midnight run. Mentally, just really not looking forward to this run or the 4 a.m. run, but just trying to keep in mind that I am so close. Just have to get through these 3 more legs and I'm done. Can't believe we're here, but just trying not to think about the nighttime and just trying to think about it, remember that celebration that's coming in the morning. So not looking forward to the next 8 hours, but here we are. Midnight run, much better than expected. Still don't have high hopes for the 4 a.m., but only 2 legs left to go in this thing. 4 a.m., just have to honestly go on autopilot at this point. 1 foot in front of the other. My legs are heavy, I'm exhausted, but I know I'll find a groove once I start running, but it's not a great groove. It doesn't feel awesome, but just kind of slowly drag through it. But 2 more runs left to go, so just got to keep that in mind. This will be the toughest, and then the sun will be up for the finish line, so can't wait for that. 4 a.m. down, 1 more run to go. Time for some sleep. Huge shout out to my mother. She works overnight, so I actually was just able to give her a call, and she talked me through that 4-mile interval, which was definitely a nice way to pass the time. So thanks, Mom, for giving me a call. Great catching up with you, and I will see everyone in just a couple hours for the last run of the challenge. Coming up on 8 a.m. There is just 4 miles between me and the finish line of this challenge. Getting up again this morning to get out on this run was much harder than it was yesterday, even with the sun coming up. Definitely easier than the 4 a.m. run, but my energy stores are zapped. I've got not much left in the tank, but just go through the motions, put the shoes on, put the running stuff on, get out here. Can't wait to go for this run. More importantly, can't wait to just stuff my face afterwards. But damn, this has been an incredible journey for sure, and looking forward to these last 4 miles. Goggins challenge complete.
You did it!
4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. Very little sleep. Legs are tired. Feeling incredible.
Ryan Day, you just completed the Goggins challenge. What are you gonna do next?
I'm gonna eat our whole fridge. I'm gonna drink all the beer.
You're supposed to say, I'm gonna go to Disney World.
No way.